is a revelation. This one is a teaching, a revelation that God gave me. I want to tell you something that I've learned in the Bible, and I've learned it from God. One important thing that I want to share with you is this. You should learn how to pray. You have heard about generational cases, but I want to teach you something very interesting that the devil uses it as a trick. Look at your parents. Look at your father or your mother. Whatever weakness that the devil used on your father, whether you are a lady or you are a man, but that weakness that the devil used on your father is what he's going to use on you. Trust me on that. He is going to bring the same weapon. The only upgrade that the devil brings is he just brings it in a different way, but it is the same. Look at what the Bible says. When he came to Eve and Adam, the way he tempted Eve, it was by the fruit. 3 things: lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, and pride of life. What did he say? The Bible says when Eve looked at the fruit, it was desirable. It was giving appetite, lust of your eyes. It was desirable to give someone food, lust of your flesh. To make someone like God, pride of life. And the same things the devil brought to Jesus. How did he tempt him? 3 things. If you're a child of God, turn this stone to bread. If you're a child of God, turn this stone to bread. If you're a child of God, throw yourself down. Listen to me very carefully. To you, if your father was a womanizer and you are a lady, never think that you are safe because you are a woman. If you don't handle that weakness yourself, it is in your blood. Let's stop lying to one another. This is why some ladies speak like their mothers. Because it is in your blood. So if you don't deal with that, if your father ended up being poor because he was a womanizer, trust me, it will be the same with you. It will be the same with you. Have you ever seen the family of drunkards? Some of us, we can tell you that we have never drunk because in our family there is no one who tasted beer. So in our bloodline, there is no one who is a drunkard. The devil is not using a different tactic. And this is very important to know, that every challenge that you are facing now, I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is the truth. Every challenge you are facing now, your father, your family failed to fight. You also, you are a parent now. Some of you are a parent now. Some of you are growing now. Every battle you give up, that battle will remain for a generation to come. We are fighting things that our parents failed. Whatever you fail today, your children will fight. So if you are a quitter, then there is a problem you are creating for your children in the future. Our parents failed to handle their weaknesses. In fact, they tried to fight poverty and left it there. They tried to fight certain sicknesses and left it there. And then when you are coming in, you have to learn to fight. You have to learn to deal with it. Quitters creates generational cases. If you quit, your problem becomes a generational case. That's why I said I want to talk something about generational cases. You have a generational case now because someone quitted to fight. One time God told the children of Israel, when they left the enemies without finishing them, he said, these enemies you have left, they will be like thorns in your way. Because God told them, said, finish them off, but they didn't. And it was a generational case. Fight. If you are fighting against poverty, I encourage you, fight. Do that business. Do whatever you're doing. Be pure before God, and as you're doing, do it. In the message of God, say, I'll wake up today to fight again for my generation. Maybe there is a generational sickness in your family, a generational sickness. Don't give up faith. Don't give up prayer until you are the one who cut it off, that this is the end of the line of this sickness. This teaching will be continued. God bless you. Shalom.